our home. Why don't you come on in and take a look. Welcome to our master bedroom. Welcome to my office. Welcome to my personal space, the only place where I can be alone. So as you can see, this one little space serves many purposes. And now I'll give you a little peek around. So one thing that was a must-have for RV living, especially in the master bedroom, were hooks. So we have a ton of hooks. You might think we have a hook obsession, but let me tell you, they're very useful. Got hooks for jewelry, scarves, hooks for hats, hooks for my headphones, hooks for backpacks and jackets, hooks for everything. So one thing I wanted to know about full-time RV living is, how do you put all your clothes in here? Well, first you get rid of a bunch. I got rid of a lot of clothes, but here's my closet. Isn't it pretty? So I pretty much have all my shirts here, and they're like tripled up on hangers, and then I have jeans down here, more hooks on the door for scarves and bathing suits, and then up top is all my beauty supplies. So besides my closet, we've got these two cabinets up here for random things like pajamas and workout gear, and on this side I have more toiletries and baskets for things. Baskets are key. So the other place I store my clothes, like off-season clothes, are under the very heavy bed. It's hard to lift. It takes two people, but that's where everything is. The first time we tried out this mattress, we laid on it and we were like, oh my gosh, that's horrible. So it's basically like laying on a pile of bricks. That's how comfortable it is. But we got a memory foam topper, which we'll link below, and we sleep great. Another thing that has been very useful as far as storage are ottomans, and as you'll see, we have quite a few of them, but they work in the space. And I brought this one from my house. It's one of the very few furniture items that we actually kept. We sold most of our other stuff, but it's perfect. I put my books in here, my computer stuff, all kinds of things that I need. In case you're wondering what this pile of stuff is, it's our daughter's bedding. It's the only place to store it. She sleeps on the dinette, so we've got her topper here, and there is no other place to store it. She gets it out every night, makes up her bed, and she's good to go. So this is our media center where we can watch movies, watch TV. We can hook up to the Bluetooth and play music over the speakers. And under here is school supplies, office supplies, and also an Xbox over there. And we use this area for charging things like phones and chargers and that kind of stuff. Works out well. And this little device has been amazing. It connects to your HDMI cable, and you can get it at the Apple Store for about $50. And you plug it into your phone so you can stream Netflix and Amazon from your phone and not have to worry about using your hotspot data. So this has been wonderful. We could have movie nights and not worry about our data. So you might be wondering what this beautiful little cord is on our ceiling. And it is our cell phone booster. It takes a weak signal and it boosts it. And it has been great when we've been in the mountains or just in a location that does not have a good cell service. This is our living room. Our couch can fit 2 people or 3 people if we really like each other that day. And the storage ottoman, I mentioned ottomans. This has been great. We use it to put our feet on, store books and blankets and remotes, and then you can flip it over and use the tray for eating dinner, having a cup of coffee in the morning. But storage ottomans are a definite must-have for us. And this is our dining room. We've got a bench that goes around the dining room table. Now when we first got this, we thought, oh, we can all sit here and have dinner together every night, and it doesn't exactly happen that way. Usually 3 of us sit here and 2 of us sit on the couch, and that works for us. Get a little more spread out to enjoy your meal. But not only is this our dining room, this is Hannah's bedroom when she's with us in the summers. And she's got her little area over here that she's decorated because that's what she does. She likes to decorate her space. So it's her bed at night, and then it's also where she does her online school right now. So it serves many purposes. So this over-the-door hook has been very useful for jackets and purses and that kind of thing. Just put it over our bathroom door. Speaking of our bathroom, there you go. Not very exciting. It's very small. I don't know if you can fit in here with me. Come on. But yeah, it's got the basics: a toilet, a sink, shower, And one question I had when I was researching full-time RV living is, where in the world do people put their dirty clothes? That's not something you just want out in your space. So I was like, where do they put their dirty clothes? And I found somewhere that they said they put them in a basket in the tub. And I was like, that's brilliant. So that's what we do. We have our dirty clothes there, and we just take the baskets and go do our laundry. So it works great. And when we need to shower, we just remove everything, and it's not that big of a deal. So, and this is the boys' bunks. Now, when we were researching rigs, our son down there is over 6 foot tall, so we had to find a bed that was comfortable for him that would work, and these were perfect. They're both full-size bunks. It's big enough to store some of their personal items with them up here, so they don't have to be spread out all over the RV. And they each have a plug so they can charge their devices at night, which is very nice. This is Josiah's closet. Got plenty of space for him, and again, hooks, very important for hats and everything. Ottoman number 3. Like I said, we have a lot of ottomans in this small space, but this is where Hannah stores her clothes when she's with us. And when she's not with us, I don't even remember what we put in here, but we fill it, trust me. And this is our pantry, and we have a cool boogie board that we make our list on for groceries. Right now we need Clorox wipes and body wash, in case you're wondering. So here's the pantry, we don't have to look in there. And it's always a hot mess. I reorganize it, and it's just what it is. But baskets, we have baskets up here, baskets back there, baskets everywhere, so that helps keep everything semi-organized. So our refrigerator and freezer, way smaller than a house, and I guess it's kind of a struggle, but we've learned to adjust. So our freezer, small, we like waffles and ice cream, as you can see. And then our refrigerator, not too exciting, but it works. And if you want to get a good laugh, come look at our tiny oven. Oh, this is our cute towel that Tammy gave us. Thank you, Tammy. Here's our oven. And I have this stone that I keep having to move over, but if you put a stone in here, it helps with the heat, spreads it out a little bit more in the gas ovens, and it has definitely worked better with it in there. So that's what I attempt to cook in. And this is the kitchen, the stove, and when we're not using the stove, this is a drying rack for our dishes. I just put a cutting board, a large cutting board under here with the drying rack and our dishes, and it works really well. And when we're not drying dishes, this extra cutting board works as a extra counter space, which, as you can see, is very important. Our microwave, and that's pretty basic. Counter space is obviously very limited, but we've adjusted to what works for us and what doesn't. And this has been great. It's a silverware container with separate little slots. Keep silverware and wooden spoons and spatulas for cooking. And it just goes right there, so it's easy to get. Coffee maker, it's a must for us. Electric kettle for heating up water is much better than trying to do it on the stove or in the microwave, so can't live without that. Water bottle store here, and of course, wine, that's important. So here's our cabinets where we store our dishes. And we got 2 of these that give us a little bit of extra height to put stuff up there, and it just helps with storage. So speaking of not a lot of counter space, when I'm cooking dinner, I'll pull this table out that we store it behind our couch. It folds, and I just unfold it, set it here, and it serves as an extra space for whatever I need it for, and it has been very, very useful. So there's our home. It might seem tiny, that's because it is, but it has worked for us for over a year, and we've just done what we need to do to be able to live the kind of life that we want. And I just wanted to say thank you for coming along with us.